Hey gamers, Tony here from the ClassicLeague.com Gaming and Electronic Podcast, also with the Hauppauge Gaming Zone, the official gaming channel of Hauppauge Computer Works. And today I'm doing a quick hardware comparison between the HD PVR Gaming Edition version 1 and the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition, which was just released. So a lot of gamers might be asking, what are the hardware differences between these two devices? So I wanted to do this quick comparison video. I will be doing some capture testing comparisons videos down the road, but I wanted to go ahead and do this quick Hauppauge, not really a versus because they're from the same family, but what's the differences hardware wise between the HD PVR Gaming Edition and the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. So let's go ahead and take a look at both devices here just aesthetically. As you can see, there's quite a bit, oops, that one's turned around, I'm sorry. There's quite a bit of a size difference between the HD PVR Gaming Edition, this one right here, and the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. Weight-wise, the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition is a little bit lighter and a lot smaller. As you can see, there's a side-by-side comparison. Really, if you count the leg stands on the HD PVR version 1 Gaming Edition, it's about half the size the HD PVR 2 is. Then on top, you can see the size comparison there. So Hauppauge has definitely cut down the form factor with the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. Now, some other differences you're going to notice right here on the front is on the HD PVR 1, we have several things. We have, well, the Happauge logo, which is always going to be there. We have some LED lights, a power button to turn the device off and on. We also have the S-video input with the analog video and audio inputs. On the front of this device, you'll see none of those things, just the Happauge logo. So, looks like Happauge has done away also with the infrared port there, done away with the analog inputs, as well as the infrared port and the power button on the front of the device. They've also, on the bottom, let's go ahead and jump to that while we can see it. The HD PVR Gaming Edition has kind of these big leg stands, and they've been replaced with these little, if you can see them, right above my thumb there, these little rubber nubs, which are really, really nice. The bottom of the HD PVR Gaming Edition has small vented grates, and the bottom of the HD PVR 2 is almost an entire vented grate. Let's go to the top of the devices. Both of them have this really nice metal finish, even though this is a really nice brushed metal finish on the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. HD PVR Gaming Edition has no buttons on the top. HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition has included this one-touch record button, which I'll talk about in my full review. So that's definitely a new piece to this HD PVR 2 equipment. Going to the sides of both devices, absolutely nothing of value on the sides except the casing, which is, I guess, really important, but nothing else on the sides of value. Let's go ahead and dig into the back of the devices here. As you can see, a side-by-side comparison. A lot less ports on the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. So let's go ahead and talk about the similarities first on the back, and really there's only two of them. The USB ports right here for recording to the PC, that has not changed, and the power ports, both have power ports going into the back as well. You'll see two little LED lights, I don't know if you can see them on camera, to show on for the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition. And those are the only similarities between the two backs. Let's talk about the differences. The HD PVR Gaming Edition has component input, component output. Since this was before HDMI, we also have optical digital audio input, optical digital audio output, as well as a blaster for a remote control. What you're going to see on the back of the HD PVR 2 Gaming Edition, in addition to the power, the USB, as we've already talked about, you're going to have an AV input. This is a special input for a component cable adapter, which is included with the device, made especially for the PlayStation 3 console, but also will work with other component devices. You're also going to have HDMI in and HDMI out. You'll notice there's no need for the optical audio because the HDMI will cover that in and out, and it provides a no delay pass-through. So as far as a hardware comparison, if you're looking to jump fully into the digital age, you're going to want to go with the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition, because it does allow for the HDMI, which is really important, and the no delay pass-through, as well as 1080p recording. The HD PVR Gaming Edition 1, still a really good device. I still use mine a lot. This is mine. But definitely has the component inputs. Some of the older inputs, you can tell it came to us a few years ago, but was still ahead of its time. But if you're looking to go into the digital age with full 1080p or 720p recording, I'm going to encourage you to jump into the HD PVR2 Gaming Edition. But this has simply been a hardware comparison of the two devices, moving from one generation to the next within the Hauppauge family. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to Classic Elite, like this video, and follow us at G2PO, and also subscribe to the Hauppauge Gaming Zone as well. Thanks and have a great day.